Captain on the bridge.
Incoming message from Admiral Liu. On screen.
Captain, I'm glad to see you're settling into the center chair. I'm Admiral Liu, Chief of Starfleet Operations in the Maelstrom. Starfleet has a delicate assignment for you. The impact of the Vesuvi event is still being assessed. The Dragos colony was completely destroyed when the solar wave you reported consumed Vesuvi 2. Both the Geki mining operation and the Haven colony at the edge of the system have suffered severe damage. A supply and support convoy is being assembled. However, this will take some time. Your job will be to make sure the immediate needs of Geki and Haven are met. I know your chief engineer hasn't had time to hammer out all the kinks after receiving your emergency repairs, but the Dauntless is the only ship in the area equipped to take on this operation. Proceed to Starbase 12 to take on emergency medical supplies, personnel, engineers, and equipment for the relief of the Geki and Haven colonies. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise will join you aboard Dauntless for this mission. The captain recently was a guest lecturer at the Academy and has accompanied your new first officer from Earth. When your mission is completed, deliver Captain Picard to Birunu Station, where he will be speaking at a symposium. Time is of the essence, Captain. Unnecessary delays will cost lives. Liu out.
Yes, the ruins on Tega 6 are spectacular. I'll be sure to mention your good taste in my formal report.
Captain, I thought formal reports covered more serious matters.
They do indeed. And I must say you have certainly done a thorough review of your new crewmates, Commander. I commend your efficiency.
Thank you, Captain.
Captain Jean-Luc Picard, a pleasure to meet you. I understand you served as this vessel's first officer. I knew Captain Wright. We went to the Academy together. You have my sincere condolences on his loss. However, if he saw fit to select you as his number one, I'm sure you'll do extremely well commanding the Dauntless.
I would like to introduce you to your new first officer, Commander Safi Larson.
Captain, I'm looking forward to working with you.
It was my good fortune and pleasure to accompany the commander to Starbase 12. It's been a while since I've been on the bridge of a Galaxy-class starship. It seems so familiar to me from the years I spent aboard the Enterprise D.
Sir, perhaps Captain Picard could take the Dauntless out of dry dock.
No, Commander, that would be presumptuous. I'm sure her new captain would like to take the Dauntless out for the first time.
Please, sir, be our guest. We insist.
That is most kind. I would be honored. Commander Larson, if you will take your station. Commander Larson will keep track of your mission objectives and current orders, Captain. Your first officer can be the greatest resource at your disposal. As a former first, you've already had that experience yourself. Commander Larson, bring us to Condition Green and ready the ship for departure.
Aye, sir. Condition green. All hands rig for departure.
Chief, please bring the main deflector, warp drive, and impulse engines online, and make sure our warp intermix ratio is at optimum efficiency.
Aye, Captain. Main deflector and main drive systems register is ready.
Mr. Diaz, bring main sensors online. Check that all worker bees in the area are clear.
Yes, sir. Main sensors online. Registering all worker bees out of dry dock area, Captain.
Mr. Savali, please bring the structural integrity fields online and make sure our tactical systems are primed and ready.
Shields and defensive systems registering as fully operational, sir. We have a full torpedo complement and the structural integrity fields are engaged for transit.
Ensign Lomar, clear all moorings and take us out easy. 1/4 impulse. Please signal the quartermaster. We're heading out.
Signaling dry dock. All moorings cleared. 1/4 impulse. Aye.
Captain, the bridge is yours. If you would like, take a moment to inspect each of the stations. If you would like any advice, feel free to consult with me. Captain, it is always a good idea to check with your first officer to confirm your current orders.
Your orders, sir? Sir, we should head to Starbase 12.
Congratulations, Captain. Your orders, sir? This first warp jump will give me a chance to look over the intermix ratio. Simulations are never as good as the real thing.
Congratulations, Commander. Captain. Your orders, sir. It'll be good to be back in space again, sir.
Welcome back, sir. Those captain's pips suit you. Your orders, sir? Captain? Tactical systems are looking good, sir. I think she's ready for anything.
Congratulations, sir. Captain Wright would be very proud of you. Your orders, sir. Course laid in. Channel open. Dry Dock says to be careful. They don't want to see us back here anytime soon. No response, sir. I think they've taken their comm system offline. Aye, Captain. We have arrived at Starbase 12, Captain. Shall I bring us in closer to the starbase, sir?
We will
Your
not
orders,
be able
sir.
to initiate a dock until we are closer to the starbase.
Yes,
Ensign
sir.
Lomar can bring us in closer by flying to the starbase nav point.
Incoming message from Starbase 12, sir.
Good day, Dauntless. I'm Commander Graff, commander here at Starbase 12. It's good to see your ship back in one piece.
We've assembled the supplies for your mission, Captain. We will transfer them over to your cargo base once you've docked.
Shall I initiate docking procedures, Captain? Yes,
Starbase
Captain?
12 is the main staging
Docking
area
sequence
for Federation
initiated.
operations in the Maelstrom. Any damage repairs or resupply needs you have will be attended to here.
Welcome to your home away from home, Captain.
We are secured to take on ship supplies, sir.
Transferring supplies.
Cargo Base 3 and 4 report supplies have been received and stowed for transport.
Transporter Room 2 reports that the medical and engineering teams have beamed aboard, sir.
Your orders, sir?
Your orders, sir. Aye, sir. Captain Martin, on screen.
Greetings, Captain. Glad to see the Dauntless is back in one piece. My compliments to your chief engineer.
Thank you, Captain.
Good luck to you and your crew, Captain. Martin out.
Yes, Captain?
Yes, Captain?
Your orders, sir. Captain Zeiss on screen, sir.
Good day, Captain. I was saddened to hear of Captain Wright's loss. He was a fine officer. We've just come back from patrolling the system's neighboring Vesuvi. The solar event stirred things up quite a bit. I'm sure you'll have plenty to do here in the Maelstrom.
Yes, sir.
Zeiss out.
Course laid in. Hailing frequencies open. They are not responding. Aye, Captain.
If you would like any advice, feel free to...
We have arrived at the edge of the Vesuvi system, sir. We are being hailed by the Haven colony. Opening channel.
This is Director Tobin Soames. It's good to see you, Dauntless. We have quite a situation on our hands. The Vesuvi event has sent stellar debris into our region. Some larger pieces have settled near our orbital facility. This debris will make it impossible for the incoming supply convoy to transfer their cargo. Before you beam down the relief supplies to the surface, please clear the area around the orbital facility. Contact me when you are done. Thank you. Soames out.
Not the most challenging assignment, but it'll be a good weapons test.
Perhaps now would be a good time to look over the tactical systems.
Yes, sir? Red alert, shields up.
Yes, Captain?
Yes, Captain? Adjusting tactics. Aye, sir. Moving into attack range. Moving into attack range. That's the last of the debris.
Shall I raise the colony, sir? Yes, sir? Hailing frequencies open.
Thank you for clearing the station, but it looks like we have bigger problems now. The sensors on our orbital facility have just picked up a number of planetary fragments on a collision course with our planet. We are already in a weakened state after the Vesuvi event, and it's doubtful we could take many hits.
Director Soames, get your people into whatever shelters you have available. We'll do what we can from up here.
Thank you, Dauntless. Soames out.
I recommend an initial scan of the area so we can
Your
get a
orders,
better
Captain?
idea of what we're up against.
Adjusting
I could
tactics.
bring us within range of the fragments, sir. We can break them up with
Initiating
weapons fire
scan.
once we're in range.
Picking up the fragments in our sensors, sir. Looks like we have a total of 5 large planetary fragments in 2 groups. Looks like they're all headed toward Haven.
Moving
If
into
we can
attack
get to them
range.
quickly enough, there's a pretty good chance we can take them all out.
Stellar cartography should be able to present a good idea of the fragment's relative distance to the colony.
Moving into attack range.
Sir, the fragments are closing on the planet. We might still have time to catch them.
Your orders, sir?
Moving into attack range. Yes, sir?
Might I recommend diverting some power
Moving
to
into
the
attack
impulse
range.
engines? It will increase the ship's speed and decrease
orders,
the
sir?
time it takes to get from one set of fragments to another.
Sweeping through phaser marks. Yes, sir? Moving into attack range. Sir, we did it. All incoming fragments have been reduced to non-lethal sizes.
We are being hailed by the Haven colony. Opening channel. Standard
Your
orbit.
orders, sir?
Aye,
People
sir.
of Haven owe you
Cancel
and
red
your crew a
alert.
debt of gratitude, Captain. We owe our lives to your courage and quick thinking. Again, we thank you. If you will put your ship into orbit, we can transfer the relief supplies.
Entering standard orbit. Incoming transmission.
I am sending coordinates for your people to beam down. My sub-directors will advise them when they arrive.
Coordinates received, Captain. Our teams will begin beaming down supplies and personnel immediately.
Thank you, Captain. We weren't prepared for a disaster of this magnitude. Admiral Liu told us what happened to the Dragos colony. We've been unable to contact Mr. Takahara on the Geki mining colony. I can only hope their outpost survived the effects of the disturbance. We do have some industrial replicators in storage. If they would be of assistance, we would be happy to loan them to the Geki colonists.
Thank you, Director Soames. I'm sure they could make use of them in their repairs. From the reports we have, their damage is extensive.
Sir, all supplies and equipment have been beamed down. We're bringing the replicators up now.
Again, thank you, Dauntless. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't arrived when you did.
Transport complete. We can get underway, Captain.
Incoming message from Starfleet, sir.
Captain, one of our ships, the Sovereign, is on its way to our space dock facilities for refitting. She's manned by a skeleton crew and is being escorted by 2 Klingon birds of prey. Her captain, Jonathan Soto, has reported a breakdown in her warp drive, and she's had to lay over in the Tevron system. The Klingons are under orders to divert to Biranu Station and will not be able to stay with her. However, they will be able to transport Captain Picard there with them. Rendezvous with the Sovereign in the Tevron system and join the escort. Once the Sovereign is underway again, you are to continue your mission and deliver the relief supplies to the Geki colony. Liu out.
Yes, Captain? Course laid in. Aye, aye. Leaving orbit. Approaching the Tevron system, sir.
Any sign of
Yes,
the
sir.
Sovereign and her escorts, Mr. Diaz?
I have 3 ships
Captain?
holding in orbit around Tevron 2,
Intercept
Commander.
course plotted.
Yes, Captain. Initiating scan. That's the Sovereign, Captain. And 2 birds of prey.
Shall I hail the Sovereign, sir? Your orders, Captain. Channel open. Captain Soto, sir. On screen.
Congratulations on your promotion to command, Captain. I'm glad to see you here. Repairs are progressing, but we only have a skeleton crew on board, so it's taking some time. We've had to take the impulse engines offline, so we're immobile until the repairs are complete.
This would have been only a ferrying assignment. He's undoubtedly
Captain?
short-handed.
Incoming message, sir. Captain Draxon of the Rancouf, sir. On screen.
Hail, Captain! Your timely arrival frees my ship and the Traor to depart for Biranu Station. However, there is something you must know before we leave. My tactical officer reported suspicious readings on his scanners on our way here.
Suspicious in what way, sir?
2 very faint readings, fading in and out. He thinks we may have been followed by at least 2 vessels, cloaked.
Your scanners could be out of sync.
Not on my ship, Lieutenant. No! I
Yes,
speak
Captain?
truth.
Yellow
I would stay,
alert, shields
but our
up.
duty demands we reach Biranu Station on our timetable. Be on guard, Captain.
Excuse me,
Jackson
sirs,
out.
but we have company. 2 warbirds uncloaking to starboard.
They're hailing us, sir. On screen.
Greetings, Captain. I am Toren, commanding the warbird Soryak.
With respect, Captain, do you have some business with us?
The Romulan Star Empire is well aware of the incident in the Vesuvi system. That was troubling. Now we have further cause for concern.
The Enterprise has been patrolling the Maelstrom for quite some time. Now Starfleet has introduced this second Sovereign-class ship to the Maelstrom. A somewhat disputed area. We must question the reasons for its presence and its relationship to the Vesuvi event.
I can assure you neither Starfleet nor the Federation knows any more than you do about the cause of the Vesuvi incident.
2 Sovereign-class vessels raise vast suspicions, Commander. Suspicions we are prepared to act on. Now.
Sir, the Klingons have raised their shields and are powering up weapons.
Let us see if these Romulans are truly prepared to act on these veiled threats.
Who is threatening whom, Klingon?
I do not threaten. I challenge.
The Klingons have opened fire, Captain.
Very well.
Firing on the Sovereign.
We shall play.
Sovereign has taken some hits.
Incoming transmission.
Red alert!
Your orders, Captain?
Lincoln shield integrity down 25%. I'm shifting more power to
Captain?
shields, but I don't think they'll hold.
The Dauntless is yours, Captain.
Yes, sir. Friendly target selected. Holding fire. Warbirds uncloaking again. They're firing.
Captain Draxon on screen, sir.
Dauntless, we are attacking. Join. Out.
Report, Lieutenant.
Looks like the Klingons are doing a good job at distracting the warbirds.
While the Romulans are busy with the birds of prey, we can take a moment to plan our attack. Your phaser fire will be more effective if you target specific subsystems on warbones.
Target hull integrity at
Status on the
75%.
Romulans,
Back for an
Lieutenant.
attack run. Looks like we've bloodied their noses a bit.
They're turning about and cloaking.
Friendly target selected. Holding fire.
Where are they?
Yes, Captain?
Come on. Uncloak again.
You don't get your wish, Ensign. Looks like they've gone.
Klingon birds of prey
Your
uncloaking.
orders, sir?
Captain Draxon, sir.
Cancel red alert.
It's past time for us to go on to Biranu Station, Captain. Although, this has been an interesting skirmish.
I am also due at Biranu Station, Captain Draxon. With your permission, I will transfer to your ship for the final leg of the journey.
We will be honored by your presence, Captain. Make your preparations and transport to us when you are ready. Draxon out.
I'll take my leave of you now, Captain. Good luck.
Thank you, Captain. Farewell.
Transporter room reports
Yes, Captain?
Captain Picard is ready to beam over to the Rancouff, sir. Transporting now. Captain Picard has transferred to the Klingon ship.
Long-range scanners indicate another ship entering the
Captain?
system. It's the Zukov.
Incoming message from the Zukov, sir. Captain Verada in command, on screen.
That's a friendly target,
We've been
sir.
assigned to complete
Holding
the
position.
escort of the Sovereign to space dock. We will stand by until she is ready. You may proceed to the Vesuvi system to supply the surviving colonies there. Verata, out.
Transmission from Sovereign, sir. On screen.
We've been able to make sufficient repairs to allow us to warp, Captain. We're heading on to Starbase 12 with the Zukov. Thanks for your help. Soto out.
The Klingons are leaving, sir.
I suggest we do the same.
Captain?
We have to complete our run to the Vesuvi system, sir. Starfleet
Course laid in.
regulations require us to drop
sir.
out of warp at the edge of the Vesuvi system before proceeding to the inner planets. First Officer's Personal Log, Stardate 55297.3. I had a close look at the Sovereign yesterday. It was beautiful, an absolutely colossal ship. It was my hope that a chance to serve on such a vessel would come with my new posting. But Starfleet has its reasons for assigning me as First Officer on the Dauntless. With Captain Wright's experience and knowledge, I could have learned a great deal. Starfleet will surely feel the loss of such a capable officer. My new captain is just that. New. We'll probably be learning some lessons together. The captain spent a lot of time as a first officer, but has only been on the Dauntless for the last 4 months. From what I've read in the service records, I'm sure the captain will be a fine example for me. The bridge feels a little more social than I'm used to. It's understandable that the crew should feel comfortable with their former first officer in command. But respect and discipline should always be maintained on the bridge of a starship, and I intend to make sure they are.
Dropping out of warp, sir. We have arrived at Haven on the edge of the system. Shall we continue in toward the Geki colony?
Those must be the first relief transports near the station.
Guess we must be running late. Your orders, sir. Course laid in. Aye, Captain. We have arrived at Vesuvi 5, sir. Standing by to establish orbit, Captain. Your orders, sir. Standard orbit. Aye, sir. Entering standard orbit. Shall I hail the colony, sir? Your orders, sir. Hailing frequencies open. Incoming transmission from the Geki colony, sir. On screen.
Better late than never, Dauntless. It's a good thing that most of our facilities are below ground. It saved us from the brunt of the Vesuvi event. Now that you've arrived, I'll transmit the coordinates for your teams to beam down to.
I have the coordinates for the colony, sir. Ready to commence beam down operations. Transporter rooms 2 and 3 report all supplies and relief teams have been transferred to the surface.
That will do, for now. I shall contact you if our needs should change. Thank you, Dauntless. Takahara out.
Sir, we are receiving an emergency transmission. It's pretty garbled. I'll boost the power to main comm array. That should clean it up.
This is the Cardassian freighter Karun. A Romulan vessel has attacked us. We have sustained heavy damage to our antimatter containment pods and are operating on emergency power. Please acknowledge.
Yes, sir.
This is a first.
Red alert, shields
Cardassians
up.
asking
Your
for our
orders,
help?
Captain? Here we go again.
Putting my neck out for a Cardassian is not my idea of fun.
Captain, we must
Your
respond to
orders,
this
sir.
distress call.
There's too much subspace interference to open a channel at this distance. The signal appears to emanate from the edge of the Beol system near Beol 4. Shall I set course? Course laid in. Yes, Captain. Leaving orbit. Arriving at Beol 4, sir. Dropping out of warp. The Karun is signaling, sir.
Your
Audio
orders, sir?
only.
We are taking heavy damage.
Yes, sir. Lost the signal, sir. Their
Your
comm
orders,
array
sir.
may have been damaged in the attack.
I'm
Intercept
reading
course.
2
plotted.
unknown contacts in this system, Captain. Captain? Resolving. It's a Cardassian freighter and a warbird, sir. Initiating scan. The warbird is towing the Karun toward the system's asteroid belt.
Why
Yes,
the
sir.
asteroid belt?
The asteroids would interfere with her communications. She wouldn't be able to send out another SOS. Your orders,
Romulans
sir.
could take her
Hailing
apart at their
frequencies
leisure.
open.
Running
Your
a standard
orders, Captain?
scan on her, Captain.
Results, Commander?
I can't read her. She has a dampening field over her hull.
That's odd. Are they
Yes,
hiding
Captain?
something?
Perhaps the Romulans know something
Intercept
we don't.
course plotted.
Yes, sir.
They are
Warbird
responding,
closed.
sir. On screen.
Ah, you again.
Captain Turen, stand down immediately. You are attacking a ship protected by interplanetary law.
So the law protects smugglers, does it? The treaty signed at the end of the Dominion War forbids the rearming of
Moving
Cardassia's
within tractor
military.
beam range of the
Tractor
freighter,
emitters
sir.
Scan
full
them
power.
yourselves.
Engaging
I have
tractor
no
beam.
more time to waste with you. Toren out.
The Karun is drifting toward the asteroid belt. Her engines are still down.
Sir, I'm getting a weak signal from her. Audio only.
Federation vessels managed to patch communications. Emergency power is fading.
We're coming, Karun. Hold on.
I can't detect the warbird.
We should bring the Karun's speed to 0. Otherwise, it may
Your
drift
orders,
into another
sir?
asteroid.
We have the Karun in tow.
Incoming message from the Cardassian Gull, Captain.
Captain, we are happy to see a Federation ship. We were making a supply run when the Romulan vessel ambushed us.
Captain?
We have been able to transfer power to our life support systems, but unless we get main power back online, we are not going anywhere. We've taken damage to our deuterium supply valves and our antimatter containment unit.
Sir, we could send a team over to assist in the repairs. That would get the main drive back online.
Friendly
We
target
are happy
selected.
to accept
Holding
the
fire.
materials you offer, Captain, but we do not wish to inconvenience you too greatly. We can make the repairs ourselves.
Warbird uncloaking, sir. They're firing on us.
Moving into attack range.
She cloaked again.
I'm projecting her course into the asteroid belt, sir.
Lining up forward
Warbird
torpedo
uncloaking again,
tubes.
sir.
Akron.
We are being hailed. On screen. Yes, Captain? Yes, sir.
Excellent. You managed to drive
sir.
them away. They'll
Cancel
think twice
red
before
alert.
preying on another helpless Cardassian freighter.
They took some heavy damage, sir. I detect no other vessels. The area appears to be clear.
Sir, may I ask your ship's cargo and destination?
Relief supplies for an outlying outpost. The Federation was not the only one to suffer in the Vesuvia event.
Very well. Good luck on the rest of your journey.
Thank you for your assistance, Dauntless. We can continue with our repairs. Karun out.
So why the dampening field if it's just food and medicine?
Maybe it helps keep the food fresh.
I find it hard to believe that the Romulans would attack a freighter filled with relief supplies.
The Romulans wouldn't attack anything without a reason.
Seems that the Romulans don't discriminate in their paranoia.
I've informed Admiral Liu of our progress. Admiral Liu is responding.
Good work defending the Karun, Captain. The Romulan actions in this region have been erratic. We are unsure as to their motives. It is possible that they are acting on intelligence unknown to us. In the meantime, I have an urgent assignment for you, Captain. Starfleet Intelligence has received information regarding Ferengi vessels smuggling contraband to the Cardassians. Several suspicious activities have been reported in the Ceres system. Investigate. Try to keep it discreet. And find out what they're up to. Liu out.
Your orders, sir. Course laid in. Yes, sir. Approaching the Ceres system, sir. Dropping out of warp.
Long-range scan,
Yes, sir?
Yes, Captain. Initiating scan.
Yes, sir. Course laid in.
Something there.
Aye,
Hard
Captain.
to read at this distance. Near Ceres 2. That's all I can get now, sir.
If we keep our weapons and shields offline, it will be much harder to detect our ship.
Your orders, sir. Approaching Ceres 2, sir.
Scanners indicate 3
Standard
contacts
orbit.
in stationary
Aye,
orbit
sir.
at Ceres 2. Initiating scan. I'm reading a Ferengi Marauder,
Yes, Captain?
Cardassian Galore, and a Keldon. Your orders, sir. Starfleet Registry identifies the Marauder as the Kravis, sir.
Can they detect us?
Not unless
I'm
they
not
can read
reading
us through a
anything
gas
new,
giant,
Captain.
Commander. We're out of their standard range. Unfortunately, we can't pick up any communications between the ships. There's too much interference from the gas giant.
Even
Entering
with shields
standard
and
orbit.
weapons offline, we'll still need to keep about 200 kilometers between us if we want to avoid detection.
We could retreat behind the moon and eavesdrop from there, sir.
We're clear of the gas giant, sir. They can't detect us with their sensors at this range.
Can you read their communications, Ensign?
We'll have to boost the sensor system, sir. Your orders, sir.
Captain?
Better now. Much better. Audio only, but I can put it on speaker.
Informed you have great need of this equipment for your military.
Yes, sir.
Surely you have no difficulty in understanding the old law of supply and demand.
We have a contract. You will notice there is a forfeit clause.
Forfeit?
Your life and your ship. If we do not get our shipment.
Coming right up, Go.
Record the rest of it, Ensign. We'll review it later.
Equipment for their military. They're forbidden to upgrade their ships or technology, not without Federation knowledge.
Hence, smuggling.
Sir, the transfer has been made. The Cardassian ships are leaving.
They've gone to warp. The Marauder is still on impulse power.
It'll take them a few minutes to be up to full warp capacity. Captain,
Shall we engage the
intercept
Marauder,
course
sir?
plotted.
Take us out,
Leaving
Ensign.
orbit.
Captain?
Captain?
Your orders, sir?
The Marauder spotted us. She's increased her speed, sir.
Guess he doesn't
Your
want to
orders,
get caught.
Captain?
Sir, do you want to
Engaging
disable
to destroy,
her?
Captain.
Captain, the Marauder is sending out a distress call to the Cardassians.
We have to shut her down
Moving
fast,
into attack
sir.
range.
Marauder is firing back. Shields are holding.
Moving into attack range.
That's it, sir. Both her warp engines are offline.
Hail the Marauder, Ensign.
Marauder, this is the USS Dauntless. Identify yourself.
Yes, Dauntless, you have damaged us for no reason, and...
Get him on screen, Ensign.
Oh. Yes, greetings, Captain. Damon Prague in command of the Kravis here.
Doing a little business, were you, Damon?
A female speaking to me. Captain, it is insufferable that
I am a
should have
Starfleet
to...
officer, Damon. You've just violated about 20 Federation laws by aiding a former enemy. What would Nagus Rom think of that? Now, what was your business with the Cardassians?
This was a simple transport contract. I picked up a cargo and delivered it. Just that.
What was the cargo?
Truly, I do not know.
Oh, please don't tell me you didn't peek. What was it?
Very tightly sealed. I couldn't open it. It was a plain container. There was nothing to even hint at the contents. Truly.
How about an educated guess?
Captain, the Cardassians have come back. They heard his SOS.
Position?
Edge of the system. Coming fast.
We will continue this later, Prague.
Yes, Captain?
Captain? Hailing frequencies open.
Yes, Captain?
Incoming
Engaging to
transmission.
destroy, Captain.
No response.
They're firing at us. Dauntless, you must protect us until we have warp capacity. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, Dauntless.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Coming under fire, sir.
Can we just save the freighter? What's going on here?
Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Sweeping through phaser arcs. Falling back for an attack run.
Main power is at
forward
50%.
torpedo tubes. Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Falling back for an attack run.
Target's hull has been breached, Captain.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Moving into attack.
They're turning away.
Their warp engines are engaged. They've warped out.
Daemon Prague is signaling. On screen.
Friendly target selected. Holding fire.
Your orders, sir?
For your protection.
Cancel red alert. Interesting.
Captain?
Especially since you called for the Cardassians to come back in the first place.
Clearly an error on my part. I must apologize. I apologize.
Your orders, Captain?
We part on a friendly basis, do we not?
Friendly? That depends on what you deliver to the Cardassians.
Well, I received a shipment from a trader near the neutral zone. The Cardassians were most anxious to get it. It's some piece of equipment they do not have. Perhaps they're not allowed to have it. They were concerned that my ship not go through any Federation inspection point.
And of course, you didn't.
My course didn't take me near one. It happens.
I'm sure it happens frequently with you, Daemon. Expect a financial levy on your profit from this venture from the Grand Nagus. I doubt he'll be happy with you once we inform him of your activities. Dauntless out.
I'm sure he had more to say. Pity we won't hear it.
The Marauder's warp engines are back online and powered up. Very efficient repair crews, I'd say.
Kravis is warping out.
We've gotten all the information we can here. Reporting our status to Starfleet. Admiral Liu is responding. Routing to the view screen.
Hello, Dauntless. I've sent your transmission on to the intelligence experts. An open attack on a Federation vessel is a serious event, but may only be the action of a small faction inside the Cardassian military. Which brings me to your next assignment. We received garbled signals from Klingon and Cardassian ships resupplying at Biranu Station. It appears the Klingons and Cardassians are on the verge of open conflict. Captain Picard has asked us to send a Federation starship to help defuse the situation. Yours is the only ship close enough to respond. We lost contact with the station shortly after they transmitted their distress call. Considering the Cardassian attack on the Dauntless, I'm concerned for the well-being of the station. Proceed
Yellow
to Biranu
alert.
immediately.
Shields up.
Liu out.
Standing by
Yes,
to
sir?
change course, sir. Captain? Course laid in. Aye, aye. Approaching Biranu Station, sir.
I have a visual on the station, sir. There are 2 Klingon birds of prey and 4 Cardassian Galore-class vessels.
Maybe it's a party.
Picking up ship-to-ship transmissions, audio only.
Cardassian swine! You wallow in the mud of your past, claiming glory.
I've identified the Klingon ships as the Rankoof and the Traor.
You are a shadow. You are nothing.
No information on the Cardassian vessels, sir. We're a little weak in that area of the registry.
Continuing to monitor ship-to-ship transmissions, sir. Incoming message from Biranu Station, sir.
Good to see you again, Captain. I've tried to reason with the Klingons and Cardassians, but the two seem intent on battle. As you can tell, the situation with the Klingon and Cardassian ships is disintegrating rapidly. You are ordered to stay out of it if a skirmish ensues. Biranu Station is neutral and Starfleet is not involved. Stand by for further orders.
Sir, the Cardassians are hailing us.
Ah, a Federation
Yes, Captain?
vessel. We wish no harm on you, but perhaps you can muzzle your Klingon dogs.
Call us dogs. Then you shall feel our bite.
Sir, the birds of prey have cloaked.
If
Yes,
it's a
Captain?
beating these Klingons
Red
desire,
alert.
I will be more than happy to accommodate them.
Captain, the Klingons have decloaked and are opening fire on the Galores.
Seems the Klingons have gone and done it again.
The Cardassians have fired on the birds of prey.
We're on a leash.
You
Your
heard
orders,
our
Captain?
orders, Ensign. We stay out of it.
Come on, Captain. Join us, and together we shall uphold the honor of both the Federation and the Klingon Empire.
The third Cardassian looks like it's maneuvering for a firing pass on the station, sir.
Report, Lieutenant.
I could be wrong. No. There. One of the Galors has opened fire on the station.
Attacking a defenseless station. Some challenge for a warrior race.
What did you expect? They're Cardassians. It's what they live for.
Moving into attack range.